Hello, Mario! In the third video in this series, we're going to continue with the making of the template. But before we do that, it's very important that we make sure that we keep our files safe and that we don't lose data. So here we are back where we were at the end of the last video. And you can see up here it's got the name drawing2.dwg. So DWG, that's the main go-to file, is the .dwg or the drawing file. So what I'm going to do before I go any further is to actually save this file and give it a name. Because although AutoCAD has various backup functions and you can recover files, probably the best thing is to have good practices so that there's no need for you to do that. So quite simple, just here, file, save as. Now I'm going to save my file to my desktop. A lot of my files I find are stored in networks and things like that, and they can be quite slow, because AutoCAD is a large program and it uses quite a lot of data. So I've got on my desktop what I call my working folder here, and I've been working in there, and when I've got things sorted, I will upload those to my various networks, SharePoint or OneDrive or whatever. So I've created a new folder here called Basic 2D CAD Videos, and that's where I'm going to store this. I've already drawn this plan once already, and now I'm trying to redraw it. So this is my second version. So I'm going to go into there, and I'm going to call it, I'll call it Basic 2D CAD, and then I'll just call it Video. So it's the version that I'm doing my videos with as I build it up. So I'm just going to save it there at this stage as a DWG file. So I'm just going to save it there. So there it is now, it's saved, and you can see up the top here, Basic 2D CAD Video, right up the top there. So there we have it. And this here, of course, is my layout one here, and this is how it comes out. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to draw my plan template, and I'm going to get rid of this viewport here. Okay, delete. Now the template that I'm going to create is an A2 landscape template. So I'm going to rename this layout here. So I just right clicked on layout there, A2 landscape. Okay, so it's a A2 landscape template there. Alright, now at this point we don't know what size this bit of paper is, so I'm going to right click on here, right click, and I'm going to go to Page Setup Manager there, Page Setup Manager, click on that, and I'm going to modify it. But just before I do that, I want you to note that here we have this dotted line around the outside. Now that is at the moment, depending on what printer we've got here, that is the printable area of that page. So if that page were to be printed, everything within that dotted line would come out, but if there was anything outside it, that would not be printed. It only prints within that dotted line. However, we can change the dotted line by changing our printer. So I'm going to go here into Modify, and we come up with this here. Now the printer and plotter, in this case here it's got none. Now what I'm going to do here is the one that I use here at Wintech is the Adobe PDF. Now I'm hoping that straight away here you can see that there can be some problems, because if you change printers, you change the printable area. So when you're doing plans, it's probably pretty important that you know what plotter you're going to use to print it out with, to save problems in the future. However, my go-to one is this Adobe PDF, which tends to be quite a bigger one, and I can always print to PDF using this and make things fit the page and generally get something out. It might not always be quite to scale. Now, as I said, we wanted it to be A2, which is quite a large one, so that's A2, and then the rest is fine. You want to plot the layout. You don't want any offsets. You definitely want to keep that scale at 1:1. Okay, 1:1. Don't fiddle around with that at all. Just leave that at 1:1 at this point. There are some real unusual situations where you might want to change it. So 1 millimeter is 1 unit. That's it. That's all you need to do, and then you go OK and close. Now you can see now that the dotted line is quite a way out around the outside there. So you've got quite a larger printable area. And that bit of paper there is an A2 piece of paper. Alright, now let's have a little bit of a look at the template. And what I've got here is, I've got down here a PDF plan here of the template with some dimensions, and I will provide this with you, for you, on students, or available on request. So I'm just going to boost that up to 100%, and you can see that over here from the edge we've got 30. Now these are millimeters, 30 millimeters there, and if I just go into my PDF, Control 0 gives it a 1. So you can see that that's quite a wide there. Now that's to give you a bit of space for binding. And then the other dimension over here, which again I'll just boost up to 100, and we'll just move over there. We've got 15 around the outside. So that's going to give us all the way around the outside. We're going to have 15 mils, but 30 on that side there, Control 0. And just while we're here, just so that we can remember, we can see here, just this little line down the side here, we might get time to do that. That's going to be at 60. So let's see if we can achieve that there. Just something here that might be quite useful. Remember you've got a dual screen, so you can drop that down there like that. So that might be your little plan that you're working. Control 0 will just make that all fit in there like that. And then I can also drop down here the AutoCAD like that. I was hoping. Oh yes, I can drop that down and try and make that a little bit smaller. I'm not having a lot of luck with that. Oh, here I've got a second screen operating here to try and make that, reduce that size. Oh, there we go. There, we can do that there, but it's not happening out here for some reason. Here we go. Here. Oh, that's a bit annoying. Oh, there we go. I think that's it there. Oh, yeah. Well, that's my previous one, but not this one. Oh, having some interesting times here. Oh, that's the one there that we wanted. That one there. Must be this one here. We're trying to get that, make that slightly. Oh, there it is. It's just out on the edge of my screen. Okay, so there it is there, finally. And then I can bring this page here down to there. And there we go there. So what I'm showing you here is, especially if you've got quite a big screen, you can split the screen and have your PDF over there so that you could be referring to that and do your drawing over here. But we've got it pretty much, well, I can leave it like that because I can just go here like so. Okay. Alrighty, now that's 10 minutes there already, and we've just got to there. We've got it ready, we've got it set up as an A2. I want to keep these videos around as close as I can to the 10 minutes, so I'm going to actually stop there. So that's got an A2 plan all set up there, and as I said, we've got that, we can drop that down there and have a look at our, you know, what we're trying to do if we wish. So let's just stop that one there, and we'll come back and start trying to draw the outline. Cheers! See you!